So I've always thought making videos on YouTube, like in the back of my mind, it's, of course I'm waiting for something to get attention and things kind of blow up a little bit. Like I have a video that's creeping up to 2,000 views, and I know that. So I'm paying attention, but I'm also kind of not. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, what kind of things can I do that would kind of organically bring attention to my work? So like the Bentley Hotel in Blanchester burned down, I made that video. Of course it got attention because local people care about that. So something kind of fell into my lap the other morning. The FBI was busting into a house just down the street from where I live. So obviously I work 5 minutes from here. We live at the Emerald Pines in New Vienna. That's no secret. Like, I'm not outing myself. If you pay attention to my videos and you're local, you know where we live. I work at Huhtamaki, just 5 minutes down the street. Erika works at Aresti in Wilmington. Everybody knows this. So in our little trailer park here, there are several people between me and Erika that we know and talk to and are friends with. And so one of those people that I work with lives across the street from that house, and his wife was up when everything was going down. It was like 6:30 or 7 a.m. and she got like video of it. Like, these people came in, the authorities came in, guns drawn, like laying in a prone position. They didn't know what they were coming into. And so she took video and was basically like, well, this is where I live.
So I was laying in my living room and I heard boom, 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 boom. And I went to peek out the window, and there is a whole SWAT team outside of my house.
You know, they have kids. We have kids in the area, and there was a lot of speculation as to what it might be. In this area, we normally think drugs or child porn. That makes a lot of sense. So I thought that I am uniquely positioned to make a video about it, and so that's why we're kind of talking about it.
And police had guns drawn on the yellow house across from me.
So on my end of it, 7 o'clock ish is like my first break on work, and Erika texted me and said, I need Cam's number, it's an emergency, it's important. And I'm thinking, like, she makes videos, she's on TikTok, so I'm kind of thinking she's up to something. Like, she wants something to happen today that's gonna make, I didn't think it was the FBI. So anyway, I'm like, texted her the number and asked what was going on, and she told me.
Now they have the entire house surrounded.
Pretty much immediately was like, well, I'm coming home. You know, we know a lot of the people that live here. A lot of times Kyla, Cam, and Addie are here while we're at work.
And there's undercover cars and different police here.
I work 5 minutes away, but guns drawn. Like, I'm thinking, what if things go crazy and this person runs? Like, what if they decide that our house is the house they want to hide under, and like the kids wake up and the house is surrounded? So anyway, I told my boss at work, like, this is what's going on, and I'm going home, and they let me take an emergency day and roll out.
I've never been so scared in my whole entire life.
Erika ended up coming home for the same reasons, and by the time she got home, the speculation was the two that I mentioned, drugs or child pornography, and also going around on Facebook was that there was an active shooter at Streber's across the street. It's a little gas station, grocery store type situation over there. So by the time she got home, it was just pure crazy. To debunk the active, there was no active shooter. That was just totally Facebook drama. Like there was no shooter.
So now we have the FBI here as well. And the FBI is now going across the street.
As far as what we actually know about what was taken over there, as far as drugs go, you know, I don't know much about making meth, but I know that you don't need much space to do it. As far as what we know about what was taken, it was just like a few totes, no pot plants, you know, nothing like that. Doesn't look drug related.
I am mind blown. I just don't know what's going on. I mean, the couple that lives in the yellow house over there are nice, sweet people, so what the FBI is doing here, I'll never know.
Erika was coming home and saw the FBI in their shed, like behind their house, and it looked like they were taking down something that looked like a poster. No one saw any computers or anything taken out of their house. So the child porn thing, I feel like it's most likely that, but not explicitly, right? Like, we're not going to know for sure until they come out with something, and maybe that's the point of this video, is we're not going to know for a while. But they did take totes out of there, and not only that, but the guy that lives there works where I work, and he came to work that night. So I mean, I feel like if he was being implicated in a child pornography ring of some sort, that they wouldn't let him come to work. But about those people, like, she's a teacher and he works at a factory. So I'm gonna get 3 tacos.
Do you want beans and rice?
Rice, no beans.
Okay. So what kind of meat do you want?
Pork.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Name.
Like 10 people stopped me and talked to me today about it. Like, what happened? Like, people I've never talked to at work were like, what happened over there where you live? Like, one of the big engineer guys. I mean physically big, like, he's a big dude, big old guy. I'm like, I'm talking to this man now, like, it was just weird. No one ever talks to me at work.
You were the celebrity.
Yeah, because I rolled out, like, when I heard about it, like, I rolled out. And I guess he's, like, just kind of a weird dude. And she told me later, she's like, yeah, he went to night shift, and he said, I want to go to night shift and do real good there because, I want to do just what they do, nothing. Like, he's one of those dudes, you know. But I guess the lady that lives there, it's a man and a woman that live there, and she worked at Hudamaki for a while.
Oh, I thought she was a teacher then.
She's a preschool teacher. It's
Preschool
like
teacher.
young kids.
Okay.
So, but I guess they're both just like weird backwards people. And I'm like, well, that don't sound good. Like if everybody's talking, it's not, I doubt it's drugs, right? Like they didn't pull anything out of there that, like I told people at work, I was like, there were no pot plants. There's nothing that looked like a meth lab.
No, but
You
the
know?
thing hanging on the back of the door that I saw that the cop took a picture of, what's that?
Right, and I did say that. Like it looked like a picture print. Like it looked like a poster maybe of something. And then the thing hanging down, I don't know what the thing hanging down would
Maybe,
have been.
I mean, it looked like a trash bag maybe, but there
I
was
also think
two things there.
I also think that we don't know anything, so it's like, not that we're seeing what we want, but we're looking for what we're trying to find.
Oh, yeah.
So,
We don't really know anything, you're right. But we're trying to assume
Right.
or predict.
and then I told a lady at work, I was like, yeah, my fiance drove by, and I think she thought that if she took a video, she'd be able to zoom in on it and it would be real clear. But that's not how it works. He just sounds like one of them, like, you know, you work with people and they seem like okay at work, but you wouldn't trust them with your kids.
Oh.
Like, hey.
Hi.
Oh, I really. Oh, of course.